Hi, I'm Ilya. In Teams calling and devices, we have a singular goal: to help you, our customers, have the best possible meetings and calls. We do this by working to break down the barriers between those of you working in offices and those working remotely. Today, we're going to share with you all of our latest innovations, and wow, do we have a lot to share. We're going to cover new features that impact both end users and IT administrators. We have new upgrades for the whole spectrum of in-office collaborative spaces, from bookable desks all the way through to boardrooms. And of course, we have many more AI-enhanced features to share. Leveraging the Microsoft Cloud, we're bringing features like IntelliFrame and speaker recognition to your Teams rooms without even requiring new hardware. With IntelliFrame, remote participants will now get the best possible view of people in meeting rooms. And with speaker recognition, meeting productivity will get a boost from Intelligent Meeting Recap and Copilot in Teams. We're working to make deploying a Teams room faster thanks to the integration of Windows Autopilot. And that's only the beginning of what we're doing to make things easier for your IT department. Teams rooms are now also going to be more affordable than ever, with our partners starting to offer full room starter bundles for less than $1,000. We also know that many of you have many BYOD rooms, and we're working to make it easier than ever to upgrade those rooms and find the right solutions for your organization. This new era of flexible work does pose new challenges, but these challenges are where we find our inspiration, because we know with our solutions, you and your organizations will thrive in this new era. So let's get started.
Hi, I'm Greg. Teams rooms have revolutionized meeting spaces. Features like one-touch join, high-quality certified audio and video, and an ecosystem of partners make Teams rooms the most inclusive and collaborative solutions for rooms of every shape and size. These days, I spend a lot of time thinking about how Teams rooms and devices can improve hybrid meetings by helping people communicate more naturally and feel more included, and about how to take advantage of recent innovations in Microsoft-developed audio and video AI to really level up what you can do in your shared spaces. With more intelligent and inclusive meetings as one of our primary goals, it was clear that AI would have a huge impact. Over the last year, we shipped some incredible new devices with AI built right in. Intelligent speakers can identify who's speaking and attribute their words to them in the transcript. With multi-stream IntelliFrame, intelligent cameras give everyone in the room their own individual frame in the gallery, a label with their name, and highlight them when they're the active speaker. All of this gives remote collaborators the best meeting possible. New devices like the Yealink Smart Vision 60 provide all of these benefits in one package. But even with your existing hardware, you can now experience intelligent meetings with Teams rooms. With Cloud IntelliFrame, Microsoft AI in the cloud breaks out the room's video feeds into individual frames for each person in the room. And speaker recognition, previously only available in Teams rooms equipped with intelligent speakers, will be possible with your existing devices. Speaker recognition is essential for up-leveling AI-powered intelligent meeting recap and the new Copilot in Teams experience. Meeting attendees can ask Copilot about action items, key takeaways, or details about what a specific in-room person said. Intelligent Meeting Recap can attribute insights to the people who made them. The enrollment process for your face and voice takes only a few minutes in the Teams desktop, and the information collected is always kept securely within your organization's tenant and is not accessible to any other service. We're also introducing features to make it easier and more intuitive to use Teams rooms. For those in the office, we're improving the ways you can join a meeting from the companion device. You can join through ultrasonic proximity, which has increased speed and accuracy over Bluetooth, making it easier and faster to select the correct room from the pre-join screen. The kinds of meetings you can participate in while in a Teams rooms are also growing. The newly announced Teams Town Hall is coming next year, but before then, Teams rooms will enable participation in Teams live events. With companies being globally dispersed, virtual events have remained a critical way to connect and bring people together regardless of where they are. The Surface Hub 3 is fully joining the family as a touch board running Teams rooms on Windows. This includes support for the long requested features like persistent chat and the front row layout, which looks beautiful on the 85-inch screen. And moving forward, all newly released Teams Rooms features will be available right away on the Surface Hub. Surface Hub is the first device to support the 4K experience for Teams Rooms on Windows, and support for more 4K devices will be coming soon. The new video feed and gallery configurations are also coming to Teams Rooms to provide optimal viewing configurations for in-person and remote users. In-person attendees will enjoy an optimized front row gallery. When there's no content being shared, the active speaker will be prominently featured instead. For remote users, we're prioritizing more space in the gallery when a Teams room has multiple in-person participants, making it easier for the remote participants to see and pick up the context from those in the room. Android-powered Teams Rooms experiences are getting an upgrade too. Teams Rooms for Android will now support Teams Premium functionality, including end-to-end encrypted meetings, sensitivity labels, and watermarks. We're also updating the calendar view for the Teams Rooms console on Android, allowing users to view multiple days and see additional information about different time slots. Enhanced control over meeting layout is also coming, enabling customization to the front of room displays and to the way users show components like meeting chat. Next, let's talk deployment and management of Teams Rooms. It's about to get easier and so much faster. You will now be able to deploy Teams Rooms on Windows devices using Windows Autopilot. With Autopilot, the time and complexity to deploy Teams Rooms is dramatically reduced. For devices that can't be enrolled in Autopilot, we also have good news. We're introducing a simplified deployment option using one-time passcodes, or OTPs. This is especially useful if your company works with a system integrator. Both Autopilot and OTPs eliminate the security risk of needing to share room credentials like passwords and usernames with your installer. They simply share a code with the company administrator, who can remotely provision credentials to the device. In addition, remote access is coming to the Microsoft Teams Rooms Pro Management service. You'll be able to remotely view and access Teams Rooms devices without having to be physically present in those rooms. This includes proactive maintenance, monitoring device health, and preventing issues before they impact meetings. If issues do occur, remote access will help enable quick diagnosis and resolution, which can help minimize downtime. From anywhere, IT will be able to manage shared device settings and apply security updates and configurations, saving you not only time, but keeping your devices secure as well. Now is also a great moment to remind you that earlier this year, the Teams Room Pro Management service began offering the Insights Report. This report summarizes issues, remediation steps taken, and has a value calculator that makes it easy for you to quantify productivity impact, helping you better prioritize IT budgets. All of these new features and experiences are ways we are continuing to invest in improving meetings for everyone, no matter what devices you're using, where you're joining from, or how you manage your organization's spaces and devices.
Hi, I'm Matt. We're incredibly excited to announce there is a new wave of devices coming that will make Teams Rooms more affordable and accessible. And with the ecosystem of Teams devices expanding, you're going to have more options to create the perfect solution for your organization. In July, we announced a new partnership with 𝗦𝗲𝗃, and recently we announced the new competitively priced entry-level Teams Room solution. For $799, you can upgrade a BYOD space to a full-blown Teams Rooms on Windows with the 𝗦𝗃𝗃 X-Core kit. Additional partners will also announce offerings for under $1,000 in the coming months, expanding the ecosystem of devices certified for Teams and making it even easier for you to upgrade your meeting spaces to Teams Rooms at scale. For those wanting Teams Rooms on Android, Yealink will soon offer the A10, an integrated Teams Rooms on Android bar with camera, mic, speakers, and compute, available through the Teams App Store for only $999. Back in March, we announced the Microsoft Device Ecosystem Platform. The platform brings together the best of Microsoft and Android, tailored for shared spaces and optimized for Teams devices. Built on the Android open source project, the platform delivers the security, reliability, and ease of deployment Microsoft is known for, along with the diversity of hardware and software support that comes with Android. The first device taking advantage of the new platform is the Jabra Panicast 50 video bar system, which will receive an update to support the Microsoft Device Ecosystem Platform next year. Starting in January, there will also be a new way to view, compare, and purchase all certified for Teams devices in the Teams App Store. Customers will be able to search for or browse different devices, stay informed of new offerings and device brands, as well as explore devices for shared and personal spaces alike. When you're ready for a hardware upgrade, you can even purchase devices directly from the Teams App Store. And lastly, before I go, I want to share that Government Cloud, or GCC, tenant support in Teams Rooms Pro Management is now available. Welcome, GCC customers.
Hi, I'm Sandhya. Studies we've conducted show that in-person time is critical for strengthening team cohesion. In fact, 85% of employees surveyed said a desire to rebuild team bonds motivates them to get into the office. And when they do come to the office, they want to find a workspace quickly and easily. Providing spaces for employees that they can reserve in advance is a key way you can create an environment that promotes in-person collaboration. But assigning an account to every shared space and making each one visible to the employee who wants to reserve it can be overwhelming for the IT administrators. The sheer number of shared spaces may make it nearly impossible to track and manually add each one to the company address book. We're excited to announce that we have a solution for this. IT teams can now automatically discover bookable desks and spaces through the Pro Management portal and service. Well, whenever 2 or more people connect their PC to a shared peripheral, like a display or an AV device, their team's desktop client will send that unique identifier to the portal. With that information, IT can now more easily quantify the number of devices being deployed, and then they can use the portal to assign that peripheral to a reservable account. IT admins will also understand how Office workspaces are being used through utilization data like call performance and call logs. All of this not only eases the burden on IT, but on employees as well. They have a way to reserve a space before they get into the office. And even if they haven't booked, when they get to work, upon connecting their PC, that open desk will be reserved for them for the whole day. Given the desk is associated with a physical space, the user's work location is also updated, informing their colleagues that they're now at work. Additionally, voice isolation will give employees a sense of confidence no matter where they end up working from. It singles out their voice and removes any noises in the background as well as other people talking in the background, so other attendees hear them clearly. And lastly, we're adding QR codes to our devices to make it easy to reserve a space by simply scanning the QR code with a mobile phone. You can even use it to quickly log into a pre-reserved Teams display to access your calendar and chats in Teams. Many of you have what we like to call bring your own device or BYOD rooms. They're generally more informal, smaller shared spaces where users run a meeting from their own PC using whatever AV equipment is in the room. Often, these rooms might only have a speaker puck, a display, or a video bar. And the experience of using these rooms can vary for both employees and IT. With our focus on supporting every shared space, we have some exciting new ways Teams can improve this experience. With the new shared display mode, Teams now detects when you are connected. As you start a Teams meeting, you'll be given the option to join with room audio. This automatically connects to the AV in the room and optimizes the gallery and shared content for people in the room. It also minimizes the personal information that others in the room can see. Then you can use your laptop to control what in-room participants can see on the shared display, like a presentation with PowerPoint Live, where all participants see the content while only you can see your notes. Intelligent speakers, previously only available in Teams rooms, will now also be supported in BYOD meeting rooms. Devices like the 𝗦𝗲𝗀 Panicast 50 ensure in-room participants maintain their identity in the meeting transcript, enhancing the accuracy of AI-based productivity tools such as Intelligent Meeting Recap and Copilot in Teams. In the same way that devices on shared desks can be discovered, so can peripherals in your BYOD rooms. Once discovered, IT can add them to any resource account. You can view analytics like call performance and room utilization. So not only can you track all of your devices in one place, but you can also monitor their health, giving you a much clearer picture of the shared spaces in your organization. So for those BYOD rooms that are being heavily used, it may be time for an upgrade to a Teams room. The new entry-level Teams room on Windows upgrade kits could be a great option when you decide to do so. As we continue to develop the ways that your employees can collaborate, we are working to consistently deliver new capabilities for your environments. By making it easier to track and manage your shared spaces, as well as optimizing the experiences for end users, we are giving employees even more reasons to want to get back into the office.
Hello again. Today, we've covered a broad range of advancements that will influence your approach as you plan your shared spaces. It's key to us to offer solutions to satisfy the needs of everyone using those spaces. We want people in your offices to have better options for where they can work and collaborate, while those who are remote should also feel more connected and included. Teams meetings should help everyone feel recognized and offer more context and clarity. Meanwhile, administrators deserve greater flexibility and more ways to streamline their workloads. And your IT department should be able to deploy and manage Teams rooms faster and with ease. All of this taken together creates an environment where people can seamlessly collaborate and share ideas in the best meetings possible. Thank you for joining us this year at Ignite and for letting us be part of your collaboration journey.